evening, everybody. A little glary right here because of the sun. Rick Serra here with Cocktail Hour with Rick. Bourbon Cat, Janice Lease, hello. Valerie Brumblow. And it's Bourbon Cat's birthday. We're going to sing to Bourbon Cat today.
And
Joanne Wickless.
Too,
and I think it's Normal's birthday. Descendant to the absurd, Grostradamus. It's going to be a cooking and a cocktail hour. I guess he's cooking up a good dinner for someone.
Hey, Olga,
hopefully himself. Olga,
Valerie,
Kimbra, Ryan,
Johnny, what's up from
everywhere. Bring back
Missed it.
asbestos. It's about the only t-shirt design I still don't have. Ricardo Montalban. I hope it's not wigging out on you. It seems like a stable signal here.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is that for the intro. Rick, we love your videos. Mutant Lava Lamp Derg. Thank you so much.
Hey, Jennifer Dyer.
The ultimate uncle who tries to have fun all the time.
Gloria.
And he tries to keep up with the smart young kids doing all the little videos and
Boy, that
such.
sun is really glaring at
That
you, isn't
sun is really glaring at me. It is red hot. Let me see if I can't lower a little. Oh, that's even worse, but whatever. So we'll have to deal with it till the sun drops a little bit. I guess I could slide over this way again like I did before. Let us try the angle change. Ah, that's much better.
Oh,
So
angle
much
of the
better.
dangle is much better.
The angle, the dangle is so much better.
He does look a little fuzzy, but that's okay.
I'm fuzzy,
Yeah, Erica, sometimes it doesn't send out notices.
but I am a great dancer, aren't I? Yes. Look at me doing the jig here. Yeah, that's pretty good fun, don't you think? So tonight, we're not going to do anything crazy, but I do have good news for those who've been looking for something, maybe apparel. I do rock that thing.
Christmas.
And it's Christmas time, and if you want to give the gift of love, what better than to tell your friend or family member about the Rick Serra channel?
Rick, you look
And-
like a religious painting with that sun shining on you.
It's like,
Oh.
come, my children, come to my bosom,
Hey, Loopsy.
and please suckle on my nipples.
Oh, stop. Oh, I forgot to bring the damn Nerf gun.
Ah, I'm getting a little bit of a break for a while. Until she gets up.
I will get
Erica
up and get it in a
D,
couple
J Tay, Meat Puppet, bless you. Bless you, Meat Puppet. I really
Hey.
am not an ordained anything.
Don't forget to hit that like button, everybody, please.
I am a Christian. I believe in God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, all that jazz. But really, it's
He wishes I
to
would,
me-
J-Tay.
there's a creative energy in the universe that creates life.
Hey, Josh,
And-
hello.
That's what I look to connect to when I
Miles.
pray and try to intervene for others and send prayer and good vibes or good mojo, whatever you call that thing. That's what I call it. Some people may use the words intercessory prayer. That's a good thing. And I did ask for, and I thank you, so many of you who saw the post on the channel about my friends and friends that they have had, especially my friend M. He's been, since childhood, a friend of the father, Rick. I'm sorry, the stepmother, I never got the name of her. I don't know who the biological mother was. But the two of them have been basically raising Joshua until he was an adult. He's 30 years old. He's still living physically, but I'm sorry to say the brain is not active. So the family's decided to do something even more loving, donating his organs. So he's being prepped for all of that, and hospice care is being arranged for him just in case there's any potential for pain for Joshua. It's awful, but other people are going to get a gift of a heart, lungs, eyes, other things like that, kidneys. So it's also a blessing at the same time. I know he had a long life to live
Holly.
ahead of him, but unfortunately that's not going to be the case now. So what can you do from now? And I think the
Shaylee.
parents' loving decision is the best thing. But we still should
Omar.
consider, if you can, keep sending those prayers.
We don't know any of the
to the
details
family.
about the accident.
Well, I do know a little bit, sadly. It was kind of freakish. He was in his car. He dropped something out of the car. He reached out to get it. His feet got entangled in the car and he could not get back in. And the car dragged him and crushed him in between other parked cars. He was totally smashed. He went like sideways against other vehicles, and he was smashed between his vehicle and the vehicles he struck. Horrible freak accident. And then he was stuck in there for quite a long time, so that's unfortunately the lack of oxygen to the brain. There was hardly any room for him to even breathe if he was intact. Really hard, really hard. And it happened Saturday, late afternoon.
Oh, good, the sun is not shining.
And we were actually getting ready to go out with our friends M&G for the evening when we got the word. Then they ran to the hospital and stayed with their friends late into the evening. And they're great people, our friends M&G. So you're lucky to have people like them as your friends, that they would stand by you even in a time like this. Not something you want to do, you do it because you care about your friend. Loving others is such a beautiful thing, isn't it? That's what it's all about. It's enjoying life and sharing with others your joys and unfortunately your sorrows. So enough of that. I don't want to keep getting you all bummed out, but I wanted to thank.
Tell 'em what happened yesterday. Everything that happened yesterday to you while you were out.
Oh my gosh, that. So I did a podcast with Dan. I told him about it all. We didn't really talk about it because, of course, Dan leads the discussion and we mostly talk about him.
I'm talking about yesterday.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Early.
So I was going to run some errands. Our computer stopped working. It ended up being the power supply for our HP tower. It's
Yeah.
back in operation, so we can
Yay!
process orders again. We're back online. Arlene, it's too chilly for that kind of stuff. These people are still out riding or walking, even though it's getting a little cooler here. It's getting down to what, the low 60s, almost
64.
64 now. The sun
Jimmy
will go
Rick.
down, and I'm sure it will be dark. Jimmy Rick, how's everything going? God bless you, buddy. And don't worry about the motel chicken time. I have no worries. That was designed by Leslie Caseta. She used the graphic materials, and it was nothing that can be construed as another.
Oh, Abigail, I'm sorry you have a broken ankle.
Oh no! I have a bad hurting knee, but that ankle would be worse than my knee. So
anyway,
I hope it
Rick
heals
had-
quickly. It knits in the time it's supposed to, and you can get back on your feet. Hopefully it's not too much more than maybe 6-8 weeks.
Rick had several things to do yesterday. Of course, you also have to know that we found out late Saturday that the speedometer on the truck wasn't working. that Roy didn't have a lot to do with yesterday.
So,
But yesterday he had to go take the computer to see if it could be fixed, and it could, and it was just the power supply, so it was.
but on the way is what we want to talk
Yes.
about. So yesterday morning about 9 o'clock, I'm going down the road and I decided to go a little further past this intersection where I would turn left and make a left into a shopping center and go to the rebuilt, spanking new Burger King for their special 2 for $4 breakfast sandwiches.
Oh, I didn't hear this part.
So as I was in the, not just in the highway, I was in the turn lane, but my mirror assembly stuck out like this far. Guy with the box truck has a bigger mirror sticking out further than mine, and as he comes by, bang! Now the assembly and all is intact, but a wire breaks inside that controls the mirror to adjust it. It's an electric mirror. And it cracks the mirror. So I find out later the mirror is like 110 and the whole thing is 160. So why not buy the whole thing, right? Instead of trying to do some kind of a soldering job, etc. I know, 7 bad years bad luck for that guy, not for me. Now I have to say this man, you know, after unfortunately we had a little rough patch, he got very upset at me because he hit me. I guess he felt very guilty and he got pissed at himself, and he, of course, he sent it to me instead of wherever it should go.
Yeah, and I got to hear part of it on the phone because he hadn't hung up while they were arguing back.
Because I was trying to get the insurance card and I didn't find it at first, and I did find one that was expired, but the policy is the same number and everything.
So I had to send him a
Another.
copy of the new one.
And then the guy didn't even care. So it was unfortunately a bunch of shit. I calmed him down, asked him to please calm down. It's not worth a heart attack or something getting all upset about this stupid mirror. It's only a mirror. I'll live.
Hey,
What are you
Babette.
willing to do? Hey,
Kendra.
Babette. Babette just texted me a little before the show. I have her phone number. Now we can actually have a chat and maybe we could coordinate a get-together some point in time. But that's good. So we've made that connection. And I am glad Babette reached out today. So we are connected. And it feels so good.
So anyway.
Reunited, and I wish we both had wood. I'm such a horror. Okay.
So anyway, after you
So,
calmed him
so after I
down-
calmed him down, he agreed to split the cost.
Hey, so
So I told Dan about that later, and Dan goes, he's never going to come back. He's never going to pay half of it. You're a fool. You should have, whatever.
that's great, so
For a $230 total expense, I think it was, or $220 altogether. It's like, why am I worrying about this? I'm not going to. I'm going to trust that this guy's going to give me half. So I exchanged numbers with him and got a photo of his ID. And today I texted him and told him it's all done. I'm ready. Can we meet? He agreed. He met with me. He had the cash. We shook hands. We even had a little hug. And he's now going to become a subscriber, believe it or not, because I told him about what I did, and he liked the magnetic signs on the truck. So then I went and I got the trophy dropped off at a trophy shop, and they did a beautiful job of
Bo
putting
is
together
fine, Kendra.
a marking plate for, let's see the brain, Carnes is her last name.
Rachel.
Rachel Carnes, the winner. And Rachel did see my little video yesterday I put up under Rick Spitz, showing the trophy and explaining it to everybody who might not have known what it was all about, and to those that did. And Rachel was very happy. And Rachel, if you're watching, we put it out for shipment this morning, and I'm told that it should arrive Friday. So hopefully you get it Friday. It's a little distance, and it is, that was UPS, right?
Should have been.
Yeah. So UPS is delivering it to you, okay?
You should also have a tracking number on the receipt.
I have
that
that
I
all,
need.
yeah.
So he was able to get the computer fixed yesterday and hooked back up. He was able to get the mirror fixed
I was able to
yesterday.
I had to buy the part and then go to the body shop and then see when they could install it. And the guy surprised me. He said, "Can you wait a couple of minutes? I can do it now." Yeah, of course. And then after it was installed, I went to the shop and spoke to the people about a problem with the speedometer, which is all related to something called the IPC instrument cable. Peter Lorre, I know he's got
that's good news.
he had
to me,
the
Rick.
very big eyes, and he spoke slowly. Peter Lorre, I loved him, like Casablanca, very good actor. Do you know there's a lot of film noir being re-released and put out there?
Alessandro?
I love that
Hello.
stuff, like old crime stories and such. So
Come on, guys, hit that like button.
hit the like
please.
button. That's their secret power. You got 66 in here and 42 up thumbs. Please
You never know, cold light.
click it up there. All right, so now I'm ready, because the sun has dropped down, to tell you about new merchandise.
It's
Yes.
pretty hard to see that way.
It's going to be, but whatever. All right, so where is it? Where do I go? Where do I go?
I don't know.
Come on, man. I guess that doesn't do it. I have to do something else. RICKSERRASTAR.com. Click the symbol for that shopping cart. There's nothing. All right, that's good. Let's go here to the other one. Shop. All right, so you shop on my page. Let me get this full. All right, and this is the different categories of merchandise. So I'm going to go to apparel.
Yeah, me too, Erica.
And show you that now we have this original channel logo at the bottom, and then we have Cocktail Hour with Rick, and then we have a different kind of logo shirt for the channel.
Hey, Steve Sebo, hello there. Thank you for all your help.
There it is. So the logo is black and red. And there's the back. The next shirt you can get.
That's great, K1-ish.
Oh, come on back here.
You know, you really can't see. They're going to have to go on and look.
I'm going to go over them one at a time. We now have also.
They hope that's not your login on that sticky you have right there.
Oh no, it's not. It's a lead for maybe somebody to try to do some joint work with. We have finally the Wormy Cocktail Hour
No, JT.
1 year anniversary special.
God.
That was drawn by Loopsy Oopsy or Lemon Boogers, the same artist who sketched the original logo. We have another one here that you have not seen. What is it, Rick? I'll show you in a second. Come on, man. I need to get back here. Where is it? Here. Okay.
Now you have to go to Dan's to get a dirty room keychain.
People asked, and here it is, another odd place. My series of the paranormal. You have your own shirt if you'd like. And these all come in multiple colors from size extra small to 4X. And then after that, we also have, as a new shirt, brand new, just created, today actually, by Steve Seabode.
Ooh.
It
That's
is.
why I haven't seen
It is the Shopping with Rick shirt.
Oh, that's good in them all.
So we have a Shopping with Rick shirt, and it's got an image of me on the little car, as from the last edition, with the channel logo alternative in the front.
Extra small has been discontinued, FYI.
When?
I don't know. That's what Steve just put up.
Really, Steve? So it's just small now. Okay, maybe that is something that just came in. I guess they thought I was
Yes, Kelly, I
selling it to children.
Rick hasn't had a chance to take a look yet.
What's that?
I told you that we had gotten an email from Kelly and she had done a TikTok.
Oh, right, I haven't seen it yet. I'm sorry. And also, this is the one that Jimmy Rick was concerned about. From the last episode ever of Another Dirty Room, we have the Motel Chicken Time t-shirt. So now,
Mr. Doggy Dog, hello.
let's see how many we have. We have the original channel logo, and the alternative, and the cocktail hour with Rick, and the 1-year anniversary cocktail hour with Rick. That's 4. You have Another Odd Place, 5. Chicken Time,
Don't you pee on that angel.
6. Another Odd Place, 7. And Shopping with Rick, 8 different shirts, I think. Maybe it's 7. Maybe I counted something
He can't
twice.
count.
I don't know. But if you go to ricksarahstar.com, you can look yourself. And if you really would like to get one as a gift, my size is XX. I'm just kidding. If you want to give somebody close to you, a friend, or yourself, maybe you love yourself, you deserve something. Yes. And I have no pissing on the ground t-shirt, not yet. And not a Sandy
And
Gay
he did,
t-shirt.
the angel has been fixed.
Angel was fixed by me. My superior intellect showed how to take care of it. Actually, I went to take it apart because it needed to be wired together differently and a little more thoroughly than as it came. And when I did that, voila, the bottom lights came on. So, of course, something.
You jiggled it in just the right way.
Yeah,
Watch out, Rick, you're right on the edge.
I'm on the carpet.
Okay.
Let me back it up so I don't have to make anybody scream because my face is so big in the screen.
Can you now close that and move it so I can walk by? I have to go get the darts and a drink.
I'm just going to put it there, and that's unplugged now. So thank you all for watching and paying attention, and I hope that we see some people popping onto the store and ordering some shirts.
Pants, they were snow pants.
I will say that in the last 2 days, we've sold at least 1 shirt each day.
Yeah, we sold 3 shirts as of this afternoon.
So that's a sign that people are catching on and they're finding it. And I think someone picked a Another Odd Place shirt.
I can't remember, but I know they had the Shopping with Rick shirt because I was.
Oh, somebody, that's right, because somebody, Jennifer, yes, the large face. Because it is large.
Where'd Bo go? Bo, get over here.
How far away is he? Is he up
Two car lengths?
the gully?
No, on the road.
That's well, he's looking to pee. So thank you all. Here we are for fun and to drop and forget about all the bullshit that happened today or yesterday. And have a little libation or maybe a cup of tea. Maybe you need some herbal tea, like some sleepy time or chamomile, because you're so tense. Ask your loved one to give you a shoulder rub if it's so bad while you're watching the show, right? Of course, while you watch. So, a case in Brazil of what? This new crap? All right, so the new crap. Let me tell you how scary it is. Well, it seems to affect younger people more than older so far. And it may be more infectious, but there hasn't been any reports that it causes some kind of horrible sickness compared to COVID-19, Delta variant. So they all suck. And if you're the wrong person that got infected, you know what might happen, because you probably have heard or you know people who've suffered badly or maybe expired after exposure to this killing virus. When's it all going to end? I don't know. You have it in Sydney, Australia. Now, this was found supposedly in South Africa. So it's already out of Africa, basically. That's not great. Yeah, so that's exactly it, Abigail. So now younger people, especially those that are school age, because they come into contact with many more humans, children and adults, from the bus driver, the crossing guard, all the way to the teacher, the principal, your friend who sits next to you, the whole thing. So we are going to a Christmas puppet feature. Oh, loopsy oopsie. So that sounds like a nice thing to watch. Yeah, we got to have some good fun. Yeah. Nord, I am good. Or nerd, I am good. Very good. Except for my achy knee. Doesn't hurt continuously. Oh, Meat Puppet just bought it, that Shopping with Rick shirt.
Cool.
Hey, Meat Puppet, there you go. You get to be the first one on the block to be proudly wearing your shirt. Why don't you wear it and go to Shoppers or Savers Warehouse and see if anybody notices anything?
Okay.
We were watched by someone who was restocking shelves. They did not like it. And Steve Seaboat, congrats on your graphic artist tendencies are amazing. You could start doing that now. Steve Seaboat actually is the one who he took a screenshot of me from the last Shopping with Rick on Dan Bell Filament channel. This is not on my channel. It's on Dan Bell Filament. So the only thing that's not on the Dan Bell channel is the shirt you can buy. So, and I am seeing more and more subs. We've actually gone another 500 above 1,000. So not too long, we may be at 11,000. Oh, you photoshopped it? Okay.
Hey, you still did it.
You did it. You said you used some filters to get the image. That was a great idea, and it came out really cool looking. And that was got to be like one of the funniest gags of that episode. I still like the last Kmart we did prior as my all-time favorite myself, and that's the one with me in the pink snow outfit. Yeah, that was so great. And then Unicorn Communications, you can find them around. I think they're on YouTube, they're on Twitter.
No Darlene shirt.
They're the ones who created a GIF, animated GIF. That is what you see on the webpage, which was created by a guy named Steve Seaboat. Yeah, that same one. He maintains it as well. I'm so lucky to have Steve in my life. He was ready to do it before we actually met. He had offered it through a text or something, and I knew his father prior. I think his name is John Stephen, actually. And yeah, Steve is brilliant, you know it. I don't know how I'm so lucky to be such a dolt and meet all these really talented people to be able to do this, because you know this is so far away from my skill set. Public health, environmental health, worker safety and health. That's my bread and butter. Infection control, food safety, all these kind of things. I don't do any of that now. So this is such a great opportunity to channel.
I'm locked and loaded.
Where Dan actually was the one who pushed me into starting this. He set it up, and he helped create the first video, the welcome video, where you see, hello, welcome to my channel. Yeah, that was Dan Bell and his old apartment on Park Street. Park Avenue in Baltimore, a place he unfortunately did not love, but was there for about a year.
And that's where you got my car towed from.
And the car was towed from his parking lot. I was parked there. I got there early in the day. I parked there. It was no problem all day.
Yeah, Kylie got it.
Didn't tow me all day long.
Kylie's
But then
here.
after 11:30 or something, they came by and they took the car. And it cost like $275,
It was like $350.
$350 to get it out of tow and storage.
And that's because we got it the next day. It goes up 100 every day.
Hey, it went up 100 a day. We luckily didn't have to pay for another 100. And the people that ran the apartment building were totally uninterested in being concerned about this, and
The
it's
lights
another
at the
reason.
bottom stopped working, Jordan.
And that's why basically Dan really was earnest about getting out of that apartment. That was his last straw, basically, the way they treated me.
Hey,
All right, so
Emma.
we have birthdays to sing about.
Do you remember who?
Yes,
Who?
we have Bourbon Cat, and we have, hey, Pamela Roosh, and also, hey, Rachel C. Rachel Carnes is here. Now, Rachel, I wanted to ask you a question before Nirmal.
Who's on the birthday?
Nirmal and
Okay.
Bourbon Cat.
Okay.
Quit holding me under a gun. Look at this. She's holding the gun up to me. I haven't done anything wrong. The bitch. Ow! Fuck you. You silver-haired witch. I thought I'd get a few. I'm going to sing happy birthday now to Bourbon Cat.
Pam's coming down Saturday.
Oh, Pam's coming here. Oh, it's going to be great to see you, Pam. You definitely come over here after your
Watch your mouth, Kylie said.
Yes, ma'am. Like she never says any of this kind of stuff. I will say, pinch him, Nana.
Yeah, I'm too far away. Or I would.
My granddaughter Kylie is in the room, everybody. Good evening, folks. How you doing? So, do your sincere voice. Okay.
Wait, recognize that first.
Jennifer Dyer, thank you very much. You're super excited about the new merchandise.
Don't put your
Yes.
fingers on my screen. Are you on Do Not Disturb?
Twist my nipples. Ah! Ah! It's a volume button for a really nasty sound. All right, so are you near here? Nirmal? Bourbon Cat, are you ready? Are you willing and able? Are you flexible?
Get on with it.
Are you moist?
That one.
Are you moist enough? And Duncan Hines cake is moist. And the lovely icing.
Come on.
All right. Here comes the gusset. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you too. Happy birthday, Bourbon Cat and her ma. Happy birthday to you both.
Happy birthday, guys.
Happy birthday, guys. Many, many more. Stay healthy and happy.
Looky here said, Dan Bell said, if you're feeling depressed, don't watch Rick.
If you're feeling depressed, don't watch Rick. Dan, he really doesn't know much about my channel. He thinks he knows everything, but he doesn't. If you don't watch, you don't know. He doesn't know anything about the cocktail hour. We're
Looks a
talking
little
about
like you
this
too, Jennifer.
on the show, the podcast, Dan Bell, the podcast, and he thinks, I don't know, like I should maybe stop doing the cocktail hour, or I should do it only once in a while. I shouldn't be putting all my effort into doing this. I need to do videos. I know. I need to do both at the same time. That's my thing. And there's no way that we're stopping cocktail hour with Rick. So, thank Dan Bell for suggesting that we not have this. Okay? Yeah. Now, I'm not telling you to hate Dan, but don't think that everything that comes out of his fat face is the real deal. Because he's human and he's failing different ways, such as
No way,
having
Shane.
a clue in this
Yeah, we're
case.
going to be here, Pam.
Now get the hell out of the country for a month, Dan. We'll be glad.
Stop.
Now Dan's going on his vacay to Ecuador to see Eric, who he has loved since
I hope all that works out for
2006. Visually Victoria, thank you so much. It is Giving Tuesday. So, and I appreciate
him. Thank you, Victoria.
that you even wanted to give something, and thank you so much. We love to entertain you all, and certainly you visually. And what else can I say? I think I've already said a lot.
Kylie, speaking of our granddaughter, has a lot on her plate for us tomorrow.
Yeah, we have a $2,000+ major appliance coming to the house tomorrow. We're expecting her to check it out when it's unboxed to make sure it's not damaged, dented, scratched
Thanks,
up.
Jennifer.
And then when they place it and plug it in, we're going to ask her to keep them there
I don't
and
think that part's going to happen.
make
We
sure
just
we
have
can
to
get
pl-
it to blow cool. It only should take a couple of seconds for it to start to blow out cool air.
Yeah, it is, Jimmy.
I'm not saying that the refrigerator will be chilled, but if it doesn't blow out any cool air in the first minute or
As
two,
long as we call them within 2 days, we're good.
I don't want to have to even leave
just
one there.
saying.
I know.
Because they're not going to take it.
So plugging it in is an important thing.
Yes, it is.
So, oh, by the way, Kylie, it's that extension cord you plug into,
We're looking forward to that, Pam.
and it's going to maybe be a little dirty, but I did push out the fridge and clean up back there a little bit. So, and don't tell them, don't worry about the ice connection. The hose is right there.
That's great, Kendall.
I'll do it when I get home. I didn't pay for it. I don't want them to touch it because the valve is off anyway. So why bother screwing it on? If they could show you where it's supposed to be, if it's hidden, ask that. Okay, hon, that's one thing I didn't think of. The neck massager works great.
Oh, that's great. So,
I honestly have not put it on since I flew, but I used it while we were in our flight. It was nice to have that to help to relax me a little bit, and it held my head in a good position without my head being like all over the place. Those soft little pillows, they don't do jack. Your head goes where it wants to still, right? Sol and Dr. Normal are
depends on
having
it where you place it, J.
a
Teddy.
funny thing that I don't know is going on right now.
Oh,
Homemade curry for dinner tonight. Normal, K1 has got curry. And now some bourbon. Ah, well, cheers. Cheers to you and to your lovely meal that you have.
I know we've had people request the
Oh, here's
soap
another
keychain.
tip. Thank you, Loopsy Oopsie. Yeah, the soap bar keychain. It has been asked for repeatedly over the last couple of months. We've been out of stock for a while, and our supplier, unfortunately, had to stop providing for us due to some family problems. And this has been almost 8 months or 10 months now, right? Well, Darlene went and sought other vendors who make extruded plastic molded type items and is waiting for quotes to come back. So if possible, we hope to have a new supplier with the same type of a keychain, the plastic bar that says Rick Serra, another dirty room, and
Well,
it
the
says
last
with
one-
Rick Serra on the other
The
side.
last one wasn't plastic. It was something hard, polymaterials.
All right, it's some kind of
I'm looking
a
for-
resin or
Oh,
something.
yeah, I'm looking for PVC.
What's it called?
PVC.
PVC material? What
It's
is
like
it?
Rubber.
Okay. So
You know Rick loves rubbers.
we love rubber. I love to lick on rubbers. I love vanilla flavor especially. Yeah, so if I'll personally taste every bar of soap before it gets wrapped up and sent to you. If you'd like, I may put
Oh,
on
it's
the
not
channel.
Jimmy Rick. It's the same stuff they use to make dildos.
Well, maybe we could have some Rick's erotica dildos.
No.
Would that be funny?
Does that
Ow!
answer your question?
I guess Darlene doesn't think that. How about butt plugs?
Butt plugs.
Butt plugs.
I don't think so.
You're going to have to look hard for these. They're going to be all over the place. There's one that's shot over that way.
Well, it's defective. You're not supposed to stop it.
The lighter strap on. A lighter that straps on. Man,
Oh, that sounds
you'll be
perfect.
flaming all over town. You pull down your pants, next thing you know is a lighter lighting up. Can I get your cigarette for you? Oh, that is so nice of you. Here, let me stand on his shoulders and then you can light it more easily. Instead of having to bend down. All right, here. I got Rick on my shoulder, says JT. Ow!
Ever.
And Bourbon Cat lights up his cigar. Did you dip it in a little bit of your bourbon, Cat? Oh, boy. We're getting in trouble now. 43 minutes into the show. And where do we go from here? I have no clue. Oh, I do. Look. It's time for my
Let me see if I
medication.
can knock that out of your hand. Are you serious? You're gonna let me try? Oh, that went
Wow.
over the fence.
Wow, did you see it zip by me? I'm looking a little bit behind me just in case we have somebody pop in behind in the background. I've missed my secret weapon who pops in the background once in a while. Don't know whether it'll happen tonight or not.
I doubt it.
Hello, Andrea Art. Third Martian. I haven't said hello to you. How are you? Who else? Oh, here's somebody. Mother of the drummers. Puff, puff, pass, yes. How are you, mother of the drummers? You have drummer sons or daughters or one of each? Vanilla hose. I love to lick the vanilla hose.
Oh, that's in a horrible.
I was singing it to the tune Red Red Wine.
Nothing
Vanilla
like it.
hose. It's better than my nose.
She has two of them.
She has two
Drummers.
drummers in the house.
You just asked that question.
Yes, UB40, Valerie. Good band. I also like the English Beat. Did you like them? It's amazing how a bunch of Brits can sound like they're from the Caribbean.
Cut you off.
Cut me off here.
Well, my drink's,
Vanilla Hose. H-O-E-S.
my drink's a bit strong.
I have never had a vanilla woman before. I think I've had meat, rancid meat before, but I've never had vanilla. Lots of loud noise or music, jamming music. So are they rockers, really, or are they into jazz?
Oh, for anyone who wants to know, Bo's ear
Is there a
infection
hope?
is getting better, although his ear looks still
Yes,
good.
that was definitely mirror in the bathroom. Mirror in the bathroom. I don't know the words, but it's like mirror in the bathroom.
Thanks,
Please
Kimber.
don't see something you and me. But then the chorus, mirror in the bathroom. Mirror in the bathroom. I love that song. That's a good song, man. That was some good music back in the 80s and 90s. Really was. Not just because that's when I was in the prime of my life, but there, it just was. There's good music now, but every decade there's always new coming out because there's always new artists to listen to. Jizzing in the bathroom. It came out in 1980. I knew it was an 80. Well, barely. I also liked a band called Jaluka. Jane Siberry, Kate Bush. I don't know if you know all these people. The Beat, yes. Known as The Beat or the English Beat. Yeah. Jaluka was from Africa, so the band was Caucasian and African, and those guys could cook. It was great music. Anybody ever heard of Jaluka? They're not really well known, I don't think. Not by Babasuka. Oh, Babushka. Oh, we're going for a song. Babushka, Babushka. And Jane Siberry, who's from Canada. I don't think she ever made it really big in the U.S., but I saw them in concert. Actually, I think Jaluka with Jane Siberry were together. Or were they with Psychedelic Furs? Because I saw them back then, too. She was a babe in that video. Oh, Babushka, yeah. Grostradamus, you're very wise. Beluga, I like the whale. And I do like fish eggs, too. I don't know whether that even mattered. Here's some more bullets on.
Thank you, baby.
I'm sorry, excuse me. Me hack my brain out.
Yeah, you do. But what worries me is the next morning you do it too.
I'm going up that road. I'm running up that hill. I'm running up that building. Yo. If I could make a deal with God and get him to trust
No way,
change
so
places, I'd be running up that road, running up that hill, running up that building. Yo. Yes. Macarena,
You
of
can
course.
always pass those
Of course, the Macarena. Hey, Macarena.
Rick was really good at dancing to
Hey, Macarena. Cloud busting is great too, yes. So many good songs from those people, and I'm hearing a lot of Kate Bush titles mainly. Of course, you know who she used to be very tight with, romantically even. Peter Gabriel. And I believe that began when he was still in Genesis. But it might have been when he just first went solo, I don't know. Rick Bush, I don't know who Rick Bush is.
You.
Oh, I'm Rick Bush? Ah, I know I'm Rick Moose Knuckles. We established that a week or so ago because somebody named Nirmal decided to point out to everybody that my pouch was hanging down. You know what I mean? My pouch. Well, apparently I didn't know what all that meant, but I guess the area that includes the whole package with the moose knuckles on the bottom. If you're wearing a certain pair of pants or shorts that are a little stretchy, they may form a nice little pocket. A Wung Holo. And in my coin purse, Jordan, another name. All these. Rick has a fupa. Ricardo a fupa. Oh my God, I didn't know there were so many synonyms for my moose knuckles.
Speaking of quiche.
Oh, you made quiche and it was really good.
But I made it with coconut milk.
Coconut milk, so no dairy,
No
actually.
dairy.
Just eggs, but no dairy. But then she did make one with cheese, and then one with cheese and spinach, and then the spinach one had coconut milk, no eggs,
cheese.
no had eggs, but
Had
no
eggs.
cheese.
She'll eat eggs. She prefers cage-free, but she'll eat eggs.
Somebody almost coughed on a cookie. Let me see what Bourbon Cat said. Let's go back to look like two cats fighting under the covers. All right. I'll take all that at my expense. So did you all have a nice night? All right. Andy, what's it? The sensual world of the church bells ringing at the start of the video reminds me of the church bells of my local town church in England. My family go back 300 years. Is the family's name Whatsit? The great clan of the Whatsits from whatchamacallit, UK. What a fine family history you have. And Janice Leash, apparently the Hot Pockets, are another group from England that have royalty.
The Hot Pockets has to do with your pouch.
I know.
Hey, buds.
Or Pop-Tarts. The Pop-Tarts, well, they were my great aunts. Never got married. We thought they might be possibly lesbian, but you know, that was only
You better not let your mom hear that.
that was only suspected. The Pop Tarts, we called them the Pop Tarts because they were tarts. Get it? Guess not. I spent my day out buying pet food. It's disappearing at an alarming rate. From your shelves of your stores.
Good night, Soul.
Usually, Soul's leaving?
He's doing better.
I'm so glad about that too. I just heard it. I'll catch you Friday. And all love for your puppy, fully recovering very soon. I'm hoping it was what I thought it was.
Well, it's down to like a more, real small now.
That's great.
One.
Because I'd shared about Bo having that. And although it wasn't too nice for either of us, and he had another problem as a result, because they definitely shaved him too close. Bud says, I heard many a queef farts in my time. Well, you must be
Hey, Bud.
a real man's man, getting with all the women around town, making them all queef at your demand. All right, Barbie, let's hear you queef. Queefette, that was part of the Smurfs. Remember the Smurfs?
Oh, I don't like Smurfs.
She was a blue queefer. When she queefed, it came out pink. That was so cute. Moist queefs is an automatic. If you queef, there's already moisture. There's no such thing as a dry queef. Do you agree? Because it's coming from a moist area. So if gas comes from that moist area, the vagina, or the vagini, or the vagini.
Okay.
Ow! Hit me right in the breast. Right in the breast again. She has a little bit of an advantage because, of course, my perpetually hard nipples through this thin, breathable fabric
I don't know how he
show
sitting there
themselves.
without a jacket on.
I don't know. I thought if I wore at least a long sleeve shirt, it would be good. I'm wearing shoes, socks, and jeans on my legs and feet. So I might have to. Oh, she's got the throw. She's got the jacket. She's actually wearing her costume from After Hours, her alien outfit. Now I have to figure out how to make a
Don't give secrets away.
alien hand for a shot. An alien hand. Anybody have ideas of how at home with things around the house I could make her have a 3 or 4 digit alien hand? Maybe I'd have her like this and have her keep her pinky in. What do you think?
Then you have to pay to take these off.
We might. Maybe we'll put paper rolls over your fingers. That'll make it even easier for you to pick up something.
It would make it even harder.
I know,
to
I'm just
pick it
playing
up.
with you. Well, there is a band called Camel, JT, and they announced that they're going to be touring in the UK and Scotland. Camel is the band's name. And they're, I guess you would call them sort of a
It's like the
jazz
idea Bud said
progressive
use
band.
A rubber glove. And just use 2 fingers.
Yeah, but would you think a rubber glove looked like an alien's
It's
skin?
very tight enough.
Yes, Bourbon Cat. I can say 2 words. And the year 1978 or 1977. And it's called Moon Madness. What do you think of that? Yeah, just like
No,
one of their
Bud,
best
I'm not
albums
doing
ever.
that.
The
Hey,
guitarist,
Patrick is
he
here.
just has such a light touch and he's so melodic. He's not a shredder, but he certainly can get around the guitar very well. Oh, Mirage was a great album too. I'm sorry, Camel Mirage, definitely. But you get to Rain Dances and some other albums, and you're starting to get a little poppy because they're trying to, you know, help to increase their audience at that time. It's Patrick Nicolucci. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving, buddy. Welcome to the show. And yes, we all did. I had a great time with my family down here in Florida. And Patrick is a fan, but he's also a band leader. He has a band that he's been operating for a couple of years now called Madhouse. And they do the music of Ozzy Osbourne, and they do a little bit of Black Sabbath, of course. And they've had to retool with a drummer because the drummer they had moved on to a different band. Patrick, unfortunately, had a spill on the ice and a fractured hip. Not a very good thing, but now he's mending fully and getting back on his feet. And he's been practicing for some weeks now. They're going to open for Fade to Black, a Metallica tribute, down in Winchester, Virginia. So excellent, man. Even getting bookings. Hey, Todd.
I bet they did.
Todd.
Say,
Todd is here? Todd, hey, man. Good to have you on here.
Todd who?
Todd B is like basically my snarky smart fan who likes to toss me little I guess teasing questions and comments to see how I can squirm back out of the things he posts. I love you too, Todd, and he's endearing as a result of that because he's always giving me that kind of a little bit of toying defiance, which is fun. I love it a lot. Got a handful of you all to do this to me. And then there's a small group that sometimes I hang out on. Discord. Did anybody ever go to Discord? Do we even know what it means? There's a handful who do. They're here all the time. Oh, and thank you. We have 90 likes with 82 in the room right now. Beautiful. Well, Discord, it's like a platform for meeting, chatting. You can play some games and be connected on it at the same time.
Don't forget newbies.
And Nirmal typically posts. Yes, I would be doing that, Patrick. We will be in town. I will bring actually this little tripod here because that way I can stay stable, and I hope I can get a spot where we could have a clean view, and I will be there with it. I'll even bring a battery pack to make sure I don't run out of juice. Oh, quit groaning at me. Where is he?
Right under you.
Is he? Oh, Bo. Hi, Bo. I didn't even know. I heard him make his little, You want to come sit on my lap for a minute? Come here. Come here. Come up and say hi to people. Come on. Oh, you know you want the attention. There he is. There's Bo. Let's, let's not go all the way over, but let's crank it down just a little bit. Now that I'm not avoiding the glare as much. There, that looks good. So, Bo, how are you tonight? Thank you. Are you going to say hello to everybody there?
Thanks, Italian girl.
I love to stream to you all. Yes, Bo actually is spelled B-O-H. He's about 12 years old. We adopted him almost 3 years old. And he's still
Welcome, George.
very agile. He's able to, but he prefers to nap. don't you?
Or walk.
Or he likes to take a
You like
walk.
to walk, Bo?
Look at his face. You want to go walk over the fence? You want to go in the park? See, he knows how to speak English. All right, so on the screen just posted is a link to Discord. You can scroll back up a little bit, you'll see it. And under that, there's a link for my store at ricksarastar.com. Darlene wants me to also remind anybody here who is watching us for the first time and live. Is that you? Are you here for the first time live? Christopher Grimm, happy Hanukkah to you. Welcome. I'm not Jewish, so I don't really do a Hanukkah celebration, but it's not to try to avoid anything. I haven't started to do religious celebrations. I just do secular.
Bo has sparkles on his Ouija hood. From the angel.
The angel had so much extra sparkle that it gets on everything, including poor Bo's moose knuckles. He didn't think that was funny. He got right down. I thought you want to go with mommy now. No? Well, I'm not going anywhere. I'm sorry I said those words. But I guess that you're owed one now.
Oh, he's playing with his ball.
Oh, he's on the bed. He's got his ball. I wonder if that's going to mean he's going to come over and try to get us. No, he's going to hold it himself. Okay. When he wants to play, he brings you his ball. And when he doesn't want to play, he doesn't bring it back. He just holds it and lays down with it. Now he's not camera shy.
Yay, Shane,
when he takes a
cheers.
nap, sometimes he
No,
rolls
it
over
wasn't
in his
on
back
the Red Rocket. It was on the
with his
thing
legs
over the
splayed wide open. He's not embarrassed. Believe me. We're up to 98 likes at the 67-minute point. That is tremendous. And I'm wondering, will I break 100
98
people?
likes.
99.
Okay. Rocket Man.
And Italian Girl, you're welcome. Darlene, that's one thing that Darlene tries to do is catch the comments that I miss and read out especially the donations if anybody sends us a tip so we can properly thank you. We've been doing this now since March of 2020. So we're past a year and a half. And if you're just now into the show and you weren't here earlier, we actually have a new piece of apparel that celebrated our 1-year anniversary, March of 2021.
Thanks, Valerie.
And it was designed by
No J-Tay.
Lemon Booger, or Little Squash. And Lemon Booger's created these sketches. An artist on Instagram, sketch artist. Well, we took that image and we've made it into a t-shirt. So there is 2 Cocktail Hour with Rick shirts. The original we have had since the beginning of the store. And now a second one for the 1-year anniversary.
I don't know how that could be.
109 likes, Steve.
We didn't do it.
That's excellent.
He needs to go to Discord and maybe you guys can figure out why Brendan has been barred from the chat.
Oh, no. Really? Another person?
Yeah.
All right, so please, I don't know how we can get a message to Brendan.
Well,
Is he on that he just can't post?
No, he sent something to Soul.
Yeah, Soul is off,
Hey,
unfortunately.
Maggie, hello there. Glad you could make it. I was just.
But I'm
thinking
sure,
about you.
I'm sure Soul is going to suggest either a message to us or a message maybe to Nirmal. Nirmal's in here, I know, and she helped another person who unfortunately was kicked off by mistake. Lizzie C. T. Hill. Oh, hi. I'm sorry. Hi. You're from the UK, And you're hilarious,
He
she
is
says.
not, Mazzy.
Thank you very much. I am glad that you're enjoying us. Are you new to this Cocktail Hour with Rick show, or have you been watching for a while? Anybody new, including this lovely lady, can send us a mere email to rick.adr@aol.com with your name and mailing address. And we would send you a little gift. And my wife just posted that message with the address again. So save that and send us a message with your name and number if you would like a gift. If you don't, then I guess not.
And Mole said he was blocked because he harassed Third Martian and called names.
Oh, that's right.
Having a tantrum.
That's right, but that was a couple of weeks ago. You're right, Nirmal. I remember that now. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but the guy started to get some kind of a feeling that was totally unwarranted about Third Martian. And,
I think.
well, yeah, I mean, but Nirmal saw what was going on, because I actually was in at that time, and I actually agreed with Nirmal's action, because
Yep.
no,
He's staying blocked
until he can somehow apologize and learn to be a good boy. And he did it twice.
Wow.
So,
Well,
Nirmal, thank you for
it's
doing
all
it.
on you.
know,
Thank you.
That's what moderators are for, people. And you may not know what action had happened, but we don't like to do it, believe me. We don't want to ban one person. But if you're going to get on chats and you're going to harass people, or you're going to post incendiary messages, if you're going to start getting all political and trying to get people riled up and upset, you're going to be kicked out. This is not Dan Bell's channel. This is not patreon.com where everybody's welcome because you're paying me at least $5 a month. This is a free opportunity. It's only an option if you want to donate to us. Of course, we depend upon it, but we don't say, hey, please send me money all the time. That's never been our way. And as a result, we think we want to keep this place safe
hopefully
and
a good
loving.
place to be.
It's supposed to be for positivity's sake. The whole channel is. It's
And
the
it
way I
actually-
am.
Well, let me say,
Go ahead.
It has improved your attitude.
Oh yeah, over time. And I have to say that in the middle of the election before 2020, I got into a very bad place. I think a lot of people might have joined me, but I decided to get the hell out of that game before that election even occurred. And in fact, it did work to make me feel less tense. Now, my wife has done the same thing, and then we have to talk to my mother about getting overly excited about the bad news. Thank you, Shane. Hell yeah, with you too. That's the way it should be. So. And the mods are doing a great job. Yes, Valerie, I agree. And periodically I pop new people into the role of moderator because they're so nice. And I think tonight, yes, I'm going to add somebody on his birthday. Bourbon Cat is now a moderator for my channel. Bourbon Cat, I expect, of course, to be responsible and not overbearing and not too heavy-handed. But I think that Bourbon Cat knows exactly what I mean and will make a great mod. So, joining the throng of our mods, and happy birthday, Bourbon Cat.
Kyle, hey, Rick from Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, where the wind goes. Something down the plane. Barreling down the plane, maybe? Kyle Padell, how are you? Is this your first time peeping on here, or have you been with us before?
Hey Beatrice, I'm glad you joined. Don't forget, send us your information for a thank you gift.
A thank you gift for everybody
Hey,
for your first time. Happy birthday, Steve Supers. And how come you're so supers? Why aren't you just Steve Superb? That would have worked well. Change that S to a B. Steve Superb. That rings, kind of rolls off your tongue nicely, doesn't it? Superb.
I'm glad you took the Rick leap, Beatrice.
I'm Rick Righteous. See how that rolls off? Rick Righteous.
Hey, Callie, aloha from Maui. First
Maui?
time catching you live.
Oh, we love Maui. We've been there. We want to go back so much. We had our some anniversary. What was it? 20, 25?
25.
25. We went for 2 weeks, a cruise around the islands, and then one more week at Maui. How is Maui today? I'm so jealous, but I'm happy for you to be there. It's a beautiful place. Rick, I'm so righteous. Yes, here. Aloha. Aloha. You know that,
Eric, I believe I got it.
you got it? Okay. Maui Wowie, yeah. Is there anything really called Maui Wowie on your own?
Let me tell you about him when we were vacationing.
I couldn't find any, and I tried so hard.
Take anything. Every time he saw
Couldn't.
some young guys hanging around,
I tried to say,
he would lurk.
lurk and try to see if I could smell a little bit and go, any chance you might be able to spare a little bit of that stuff for some moolah? I do Mai Tais.